Hi, Taurus. Welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so we are going into the first week of April, which is Aries season. Oh my God. The very aggressive Aries season. And we have Mercury in retrograde in Aries, so it's going to be a season of everyone being blunt and a little emotional. Well, actually, we're all coming off the emotional highs of Pisces season, but with Mercury retrograde through Aries, everyone's coming off with that, like, I'm in my villain era, so, go fuck yourself kind of vibe. It's not personal, it's just what the collective is going through. But we might get it or receive it on the other end. Now, aside from that, maybe you just don't care. And that's a good thing, because I see the sun here and the Three of Cups, and I see you celebrating some kind of good news. That's friggin' awesome for you guys. And it's just 1 month away from your birthday. So we have the sun and the Three of Cups. So this is either a reconciliation or we're clinking cups together because we are celebrating some fascinating, wonderful news. And moreover, it's coming in as justice. So there's some kind of karma correction going on here, or whatever decision has been made, it's been balanced for all parties involved. So it could include your person coming back to you. This could be at court and everybody gets a fair, shake out of the whole entire situation. Now, what is it that's coming towards my Taurus this first week of April, please? We have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Somebody comes and asks you out and they want to talk to you on an emotional level. And you're like, this makes me curious. What do they want? But it is something intriguing. It is something new. And it is something on an emotional level. It does leave you torn, though, not knowing what to do, because you have one situation already rolling out for you, Taurus, but then there's a possibility for another, and you're wondering what that could be. Now, what is it that Taurus doesn't see coming their way, please? All right, we have the Five of Swords, and is this our... Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords upright. There's something that you might be thinking about cutting out of your life. Just giving up altogether, not fighting for it, just done, right? Because you could be making a decision where you're upgrading your life somewhere else or with someone else. Because I do see the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. So this just means that you're elevating, you're getting promoted at work, or you're, advancing your home, you're beautifying your home. Your relationship is going from just seeing and dating to something more serious. It's an upgrade in something. And I think you're making that decision to not even bother with something else to move forward with that. We shall see how this plays out. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice for the week for Taurus, please? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. You invested your time and energy, but it's okay to say goodbye to that. You can take one of these little sprouts and these little seeds and plant it somewhere else. Let's see what it's talking about when we clarify this, because this is in the advice position. What is the outcome of the week, please? Oh, look at that. Two of Cups. I love this. The Star card. This is Aquarius energy. Four of Cups. All right, we got to talk about this Four of Cups. This is my least favorite card. Not that it's really bad. It just means it's unrequited love and it's chaser dynamic. Somebody here is being positive and hopeful. Are you hoping and wishing that this isn't unrequited love? That this isn't going to be a runner chaser dynamic? Because I see Two of Cups. I see soulmates here. So who the hell is unsatisfied and hoping that, this changes? Because it looks like you're a soulmate here. It also actually looks like your life is starting to balance out. It's starting to temper itself. Are you getting itchy feet? What's going on here, Taurus? Let's see. What is the Sun and the Three of Cups, please? Interesting. You have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. Actually, let me just do this. And the Wheel of Fortune. Look, I see you being happy and you're reconciling. And it could have been coming out of you being grieving. You were grieving. And you were weighing your pros and cons, whether you should invest in this person or move it along. I see the universe has done this to push you forward. Because luck is definitely on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. But under that is being left out in the cold. They're giving you a second opportunity to make things right. Not that you did anything wrong, but it's meant to move you in the direction and shake up your world, change your life to make you happy so you don't feel this way. So you don't feel left out in the cold. So you get curious here when somebody asks you out to talk to you. You're like, what do they want? What do they want? You want to know because you don't know. The moon. There are secrets. There's things going on. And you want to be in the friggin' know. This could be something in regards to marriage or commitment. Some of you guys are curious to know if it's going to lead to marriage or commitment. Maybe this is the person you're married to. This is the marriage card. You tell me. But there's some secrets. And you're like, why do they want to talk to me? What do they want to say? It's not a bad curiosity. It's a good curiosity. It's like a hopeful curiosity. What are these fives? I'm not a fan of fives because fives tells me that you're in a challenging situation. You're put in a position where you're being challenged. Six of Swords. I know, because you are over here with this Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. You're taking action, right? And you're leaving something difficult behind you. And you're going into something much easier, much calmer, much smoother for you. That's why you're not putting up a fight. You're just making a sacrifice and you're leaving. Okay, because here's the six after the fives. And you are doing this to find your stability. To be who you naturally are as the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, which is nurturing, loving, kind, caring, mama bear, papa bear, needing to nurture others, and with instability. So I think this is why you're doing what you're doing. Your advice, you let go of something you have invested in. It's okay to do so. You've been there, you've done that, you conquered, now you're moving on. Can be job related, guys. Now's the time to heal. You're not going to make decisions while you're healing, because there you are. I do see at the bottom of the deck, you're looking at your desires, your wish fulfillment. There is somebody here, interestingly enough, with this Ten of Pentacles. I see an Aries back here. I also see an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is Aries, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And you want a solid new start. Something keeps pulling you back to like a lover or like that passionate kind of fiery love, that kind of chemistry stuff. So why is there unrequited situation here in a couplehood, in a partnership, or you're hoping that there isn't? Clarify this, please. Justice. I see the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I do see a rejection of a woman. And then you're taking a leap of faith and a risk. And you are going towards a partnership. Let me see what fell on the floor. Strength in reverse. Sorry, my water fell too. Now, Justice, which is Libra energy, and Leo energy with the lion here. Sun also Leo. This is your justice. This is karma correction, as we discussed earlier. This is when you're in court and decisions made, which is fair balance for all parties involved, right? And this is not having the strength or the wherewithal to even deal with this because it's just above your pay grade, or it's just too much, right? So it's like not resisting something. Here's what I do want to do. It's like the path of least resistance. So it's like, I'm married, I have a relationship, I formed this. Why mess with it? Leave it alone. Versus going after my happiness, which was this other person. This other person is showing me a path and a way, and no, I. It's just an example. What is the Two of Cups, please, or who? Yeah, a fight, a breakup, an ending of some kind. It was in due part somebody left because lack of connecting, or there was peanuts, there was breadcrumbs, it wasn't enough. And it could be for you too, Taurus, because there you were, emotionally loving, mature, and available, but you weren't getting anything in return. So where is this going? This is action, thank you, understood, but where else is it going? Action to what? There's a King of Swords here with an Ace of Pentacles, and this is somebody doing something casually. However, this person wants something solid. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This just happens to be somebody who is very cerebral, analytical, rational, logical. They're not really the type of person who screams the I love yous. So that's coming in, and I think you know it, and this, I think, is what's making you happy. Now, let me see what the romance angels think about this whole entire scenario. Go ahead, tell me, love gods, what's going on here? Children. This is the reason this is happening to you guys. So we're going to get into it in the extended reading and see why this is a factor in your situation. But shadow and light, I want to hear more from you, from the oracle, because this is stuff that you can work on that can help you see things easier, making decisions, choices. Shadow and light oracle, please tell us for Taurus what you see here for them. Loneliness. I don't usually read these because they're long, but I think I find them to be some of the best advice I've ever listened to in oracle reading, because it gives me food for thought on things I need to fix in order to see the problems in my life in general. But that's just me. So you tell me how you find these oracle cards. And I like Wisdom House and Night because they're short and sweet, fast, quick advisory solutions to problems. All right, loneliness and connection, which is what you guys got. Feeling lonely isn't always caused by not having people around, but the lack of meaningful connections with the people in our lives. So even though you might have a lot of friends or you meet a lot of people on a daily basis, you could still feel alone. Maybe the feeling arises when you realize there's no one to whom you can tell your inner secrets, nobody you can confess your pain to, or nobody that genuinely celebrates your success and happiness with you. The card encourages you to look at the connections you have and see if there's anything you could do to improve them or make them deeper or more genuine. Are they worth your time? Casual connections are easy to make, but deeper connections are more meaningful, make us feel more fulfilled. So instead of fearing getting closer to others, see if you can lean in and nourish the relationship you have. You have the ability to steer conversations in different directions. If someone is telling you about an experience they had, you can choose your questions and have them elaborate on how they were feeling in the moment, what they learned from that experience, or what was the best versus worst part about it, or choose to focus on the more factual side of the story, such as where else they'd like to go. Start to be a bit more observant in your communication with others and see if you can notice opportunities for your connections to grow stronger and leave you both a little less lonely and a little bit more fulfilled. All right, guys. Let me see what else is saying. Connections with others is daring to give yourself and showing yourself that it's safe to share with others and welcome their true emotion and listen without judgment. Here's your affirmation. I feel my heart and soul with meaningful connections. It's actually pretty good. Short and sweet and to the point this week. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and everyone else for extended. Let's go over and see what your person thinks, feels, and see what the deal is about children. All right. See you next.